Oh, thank fuck. I don't have to pretend to like Joe Biden anymore. Whew, that's a relief. Now, before we get too critical, let's explain a few things. One, Joe Biden is definitely better than Trump, but that's not a very high bar to get over though. Two, Joe Biden does have some policies I like. I don't like all of them, and I'll explain them in a bit, but policy wise, he's better than Trump. And I know that doesn't sound good on paper, but he's also, he wants some form of Medicare for those that are poor. I mean, not great and not the best one. Like, it feels like if able to explain the good positives about Joe Biden, I have to go, that's good and all, but it's not great. It's not Bernie. And of course, I did vote for Biden because Biden is better than Trump, like, times 10. And yet again, like I said, that's not a very high bar to get over, though. You could probably tell with my relief that Joe Biden has won. There's an underlying disappointment, and trust me, that disappointment has been there ever since Bernie lost the Democratic nomination. Because Joe Biden is such a boring fucking candidate. He's very much more on the liberal side of leftism, which is always just we'll get you the bare minimum, and not even that most of the time. It feels like people didn't pick Joe Biden because his policies were good. They just went like, well, he was with Obama, so he's most likely to win. So, just make him it. Biden. Bernie's a little too spicy. Let's get someone that's boring as shit and will barely fucking do anything, to be honest. And yet again, I have to be fair to Biden. The bare minimum is looking pretty good right now because, the past 4 years we've had to settle with dog shit. I feel like Joe Biden's gonna get a pass on a lot of the bullshit he says because we don't want cancel culture. You don't want Trump again, do you? Just be grateful. But like I keep on saying, I wanted a more progressive politician to be the president, not Joe Biden. Joe Biden is not a progressive politician, he's more like a centrist. But to be fair, I am very, very excited to see the tears and the amount of frustration from Trump fans. And most people would say, oh, be sympathetic towards them. They just had the major loss of their life. Like, fuck them. People like them wanted to vote for someone that wanted to get me fucked over. Fuck them. I don't care about these Trump fuckers. But of course, I gotta address the big old elephant in the room. Oh boy, I can't wait for the Civil War to start. I mean, maybe not a civil war, although I'm not gonna push that off the table. Maybe something more like an uptick in right-wing terrorism and shit. I know some Trump supporters are gonna be fucking bloodthirsty, and I very much doubt that the cops are gonna fucking do anything about it because it seems like the past 4 years, their tolerance to Trump supporters doing anything shitty has been at an all-time high. Like, I don't see a problem here. It's a couple of white guys. They're just angry. I'm not gonna do anything about it. Is that a black guy looking a little disgruntled? I better shoot him. Huh? Oh, and that's another thing. I doubt Joe Biden is gonna do much about police reform or, the amount of police murders going on. Like, maybe he will, but like I said, he'll probably do the bare minimum, shame on you cops, you get a little less money if for now, and the cops will bitch about that, but it won't really affect them that much. I know Trump has gotta be pissed. He's gonna be like, oh, this was rigged against me. It doesn't fucking matter. Next year you're gonna get kicked the fuck out. Goodbye. Oh, that's if he doesn't try to start a civil war in his last months in office, and I would be just fucking miserable. Like, Donald Trump's gonna have a fit over this no matter fucking what. It just really depends on how much of a bitch fit he's really gonna have. Oh, and for the love of God, all those people that finally started giving a shit about politics recently because of Trump, please don't stop giving a shit about politics. It doesn't matter if Joe Biden's the fucking president. Politics are still very much important and you should be listening to them. The only reason we got into this mess is because people are like, politics don't matter. Just Trump, the other woman, what's really gonna happen? Well, the last 4 years is a reminder, if you don't fucking listen to politics and actually care about them, shit goes a fucking awry. But hey, look at the bright side. At least we aren't in the worst timeline where Trump got another 4 fucking years. Thank you for watching the video, and if you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, check out these links. If you want to tip me, you could go check out my Ko-Fi. If you want to vote for the next video, go to my Twitter. If you want to get some merch with my face on it, go to my merch store. And if you want to get to watch videos early while supporting the channel, go check out my Patreon. Also, the artist that made the OCs in this video is not me. It is Benny Bunny. So go check him out on Twitter. Also, feel free to come down to my Discord with the link down below. New videos are uploaded every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And don't forget to love yourself.